Now, those were your heroes, ladies and gentlemen. Those really nice people who were, like I said, you know, we got a psychopathic murdering elf, a sort of paedophilic man, a who's also a murderer, and our hero, of course, who's a complete psychopath.
Crimson blood.
And may I say this game is strange?
Eternity.
Very strange.
Revenge.
And creepy.
Two. Sacrifice. Mother. Ritual. Scarlet. Prayers. Heresy. Hell. Solitude. Clouded sky. Madness. God of world. Adore us.
So, shall we? Right, just let it be said, there are probably going to be spoilers for both Drakengard and Nier. I'll try and keep it to a minimum, just as a heads up, but there we go. Yeah, that's fine, thank you. Now, I'm playing this on a PC, just simply for ease of use.
It is an ancient time,
let's let the map
and
rattle.
dragons still roam upon the earth. Two great powers, the Union and the Empire, wage fierce war for the control of a goddess who protects the harmony of the world. In only a short time, the Empire has become powerful beyond reckoning, and now it turns to attack the castle where the Union safeguards the goddess. The world teeters on the brink of chaos. Its fate now lies in the hands of one man.
This is not necessarily a good thing, I might add. Oh wait, hero. Huh. Chapter 1. Well then.
It begins.
Oh, it does. By the way, the music is also weird. It adds to the weirdness. That's our hero, by the way. Isn't he nice? His favourite pastimes, I think, are murder and more murder. Hooray! Murder! Woo. It's okay though, because they're bad guys. That's why we can slaughter them by the thousands. The fact he's smiling and clearly enjoying this is, you know, just a side effect, really. This guy loves murder so much, he's not going to let a bit of, like, mortal wounding stop him. Hell no. It just means it's time for more murder. You'll be able to see what the gameplay's like in a sec, and you'll see why everyone calls the gameplay a pain in the ass, because it really, really is.
Pretty eye.
And that's how we begin. Strange, huh? Yes, yes. Now this is our mission brief, basically. It doesn't look quite as nice as the FMV, I'll give it that. Ready? So.
Lord Kime, the Empire has surrounded the castle.
Have they really? Now, that's where we need to go. We need to cleave all the commanders out in the meantime. Yes, yes, thank you. Now, unfortunately, leagues upon leagues of people are in our way, which means we have to murder them. And this is the gameplay. Seriously. This is what you get for the ground stages. It gets slightly more complex as of later, but generally speaking, this is what you're looking at. You get more combos, you can do things with the sword, but overall, it's just, well, plainly a lot of murder. Luckily, this is Kane's favourite pastime. Or Kime, sorry. As it technically pronounces. Hey! It runs rather nicely, I have to be honest, on the PC. It took me a long, long time to get this working, but hey. Now, we need to basically run forward and get some murder going. We can completely ignore all these moves if we actually want to. Don't worry, your Lord and Murdering Saviour is here. Doesn't know the meaning of the word. Literally, in fact, he really doesn't. He probably sits there at night wondering what, in fact, mercy means. Probably means bathing in a load of blood and while fantasizing about your sister. Oh, that's another plot point. Let's not go into that now. That's just going to get creepy. There's been a lot of changes from the Japanese version, mainly in terms of story. due to the content of the Japanese one, I suppose they've toned it down somewhat, but overall, it's roughly the same. It's just tone. It's just there's a slightly less creepily perverted tone as opposed to a creepy tone. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry, it'll make sense at some point. I'm basically going to show you what this involves, and then we're going to speed this shit up. Because it really is quite the same. Oh dear, I've been hit. Never mind, I have to push my murder button.
I mean the goddess Furii is in the castle.
Yes. We need to rescue Furii. But first, we must cleave through many, many men. All of the men. Bam. That's our spell, by the way. That's on. So, this is square. Oops. And on triangle is the spell. Blam. Sort of, I guess, Dynasty Warrior style, if Dynasty Warriors was very, very, very basic. It does get more complex to its fairness, and there's a hell of a lot of weapons to unlock, and there's leveling up systems and all sorts. But it doesn't beat the fact that the gameplay itself is rather bland. Until we get to the flying stages, of course. Ooh, the flying stages. It's also got a draw distance of about tit all, which is always nice. Like I said, it runs well enough, so can't complain. And I made it look slightly better. It was rather blurry on the PC, and I've unblurred it for your viewing pleasure. So you can see men be hacked up in slightly more pixels. Woohoo! Anyway, I think you get the general gist of it, and I think now it is time for motor speed. Woo woo woo. So, you'll see in a second.
Lord Inuart is with the goddess.
Empire rats, you shall feed the ravens. They're within the castle walls. Your sister, I mean her ladyship, the goddess.
The castle's under attack! Please help us!
Well, lots of hacking and stabbing. And luckily our man Kame isn't going to let something stupid as like a mortal wound stop him from his favourite pastime of murder, so... Kime, I'm sorry, I keep saying it. I say it wrong, I've always said it wrong, and you know, habit, I suppose. We've got new stuff, we can stick it on our big weapon speedy thing of doom. Doom! So it's good. What we're going to do, we're going to get past this next bit. And show you basically what the, well, the flying bit's like, I suppose.
A dragon.
He's even angrier. One thing that makes him less happy than murder, it's dragons. He's just having a flashback to some murder. Probably trying very hard not to pop an erection at this point. Furious.
Kill me if you desire.
Whoa.
But you can never dirty my soul, wretched human.
It's good to know.
Tell me, do you still want her to live, dragon?
What?
A pact! There's no other way!
What makes you worthy of a pact with me?
Sorry about the cutscene.
Worthy or not, I wish to live.
A little bit of a...
Despise me if you will.
Got a
But
little
I
bit.
shall not die.
A little bit of wound there, man. Just a little
Your
later.
answer! A pact or death!
But this game doesn't have enough death, really, so... I don't know, maybe we should do something different instead of death and do a pact. That's Angelus, by the way. So, now, just oddly enough, we do some more murdering, if anyone is that surprised. So, I have a new weapon, by the way, which is sort of a stabby sort of thing. Allows me to stab men at a slightly longer range, which is always helpful. Yeah, thank you. I've got to slay dudes, basically. However, I've also leveled up my sword, which was handy. Oh, I get new magic now as well, which is nice. Each weapon gives me some new stuff, which is always nice. Bit of variety never hurt when you're coming to a bit of murder, you know. Not quite as powerful, so what we can do... Oops, it's not blocking some wusses. We will swap back to combat dance. So now we can murder with more efficiency. Well, we should be able to. Did it not level up? I don't think it did. That's tragic. Better sort that out.
Come now. Taste the steel of my sword. With that which killed my parents. I shall not die.
Still alive? You're blessed by the devil's luck. A pact with you.
Answer.
A pact or death. We are united by our need to live.
Well,
yes, a pact.
Beep. Fixes the armor too, which I thought was a very nice touch. Basically this is, alright shitlords, now it's time for more murder, but on a bigger scale. If you thought the murder was impressive already, now we do it from the sky. More efficiently, like, with fire. And the worst controls ever seen. Oh yes. Oh yes. If it wasn't terribly controlled, or really hard and awkward to do, and it made you think that Kavia in fact hates its players, then it wouldn't be Drakengard. Which is always nice. I'll show you this briefly, because I actually know it needs to zip off and do dead space, sadly. Anyway, welcome to the flying segment.
sky.
Oh boy.
Lord Kind, we shall fight on the ground. You take to the sky.
So, we fight in the sky. The controls are inverted. Very weird. And everything slows down. It's good times.
You bathe out
Yes, thank you.
missiles.
So essentially we fly around, shoot fireballs, and inflict murder upon things from the air instead, while avoiding all this crap on the ground. Which is easier said than done, to be honest. While trying to aim fireballs roughly in the general direction of the towers. And that's the sort of two game modes you basically see for Drakengard. It's not a pretty game, but I wouldn't say it's as hideous as a lot of people said it was either. But there you go. Yeah, so I've shown you Drakengard now. Now, whether people would want to see a full playthrough of this, I don't know. It's very... The story, characters, and everything... Damn it, Angelus. Yes, thank you, Angelus. The game itself, story-wise, is really fun. If a little silly. But it sets a beautiful scene, an amazing world, and obviously leads into the game that is near. And how that gets there is half the fun. Like I said, the setting, the games, the characters, the music, everything is brilliant. It's just the gameplay that lets it down, really. Typically. And that's that. So, I'm going to dash off and do Dead Space. And I hope you enjoyed this quick look at Drakengard. And whether I do an actual Let's Play of this or not is up for debate. Mainly down to me, actually, rather than you guys, because... Well, if you... Obviously, you guys wanting it would be one thing, but I need to know if I can actually do it physically, whether it will run properly, because this slows down a lot on the flying stages. But do let me know. I mean, obviously do comment and let me know what you think and whether you'd want to see it for reals. For reals, like... And what. So... Yes, actually, we should. Like, we love it. In fact, it's our favourite thing in the world. Anyway, that's Drakengard, in a nutshell. You murder, you fly, and it's weird as fuck.